And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Miguel Amaya riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
About to get started here, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Jordan Wicks.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's the second baseman,
Leading
John
off the
Birdie.
Afternoon for Miami, the second baseman, John Birdie.
The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nick Fortes.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Morel whips it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The third
Runner at first with 2 away. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Wouldn't chase that time. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Swung on, belted. Suzuki raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Hey, he beat it.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses, and that's ball 1. And a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 2-0. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Josh Bell. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Suzuki going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs nothing. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. All muscle to center field. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's the power speed combo. Seiya Suzuki. On the ground. Berger. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen.
One at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a pop-up under it. And makes the grab. 2 away now. And now it's Miguel Amaya. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And a foul ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
2 outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
The wind of the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8. The right
Avisail Garcia up to the
Avisail
plate.
Garcia.
Garcia measures 6 feet 4 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Late with the swing there. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering way off the plate. That's a little bit low. Here comes a pitch. And strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Berger has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 6.
Here's Nico Horner. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Sanchez pulls it down. 2 down.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one hammered back there. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Two outs with a man at third. Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one is inside. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Into the shrubbery and out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. why to kick the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Garcia brings it in for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. John Birdie at the plate.
The second baseman, John Birdie.
And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Anderson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it 3-2. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Christopher Morel.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
That one is hammered right field. Garcia going back. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. So he just clears the wall. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-2. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Birdie fires over to first. And now two gone.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Amaya getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Bell makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Berger. And he deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And the 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Happ heads towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, here's some real power at the plate. Ian Happ. Perez back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. And a pitch. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. Happ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner goes again. Cut on and miss. Throw save. That's a stolen base.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's a big power threat. Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And he swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Rogers, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sanchez, the right-hander, also getting loose. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Birdie sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Ball, that's just out.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's down.
That one drifts inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The other way. De La Cruz hauls it in to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jesus Sanchez. Fastball for a strike. Sanchez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, and a count is 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Mervis takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quiet. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Trevor Rogers.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the air to left center. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
Morel.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He's going.
Runner takes off. Foul ball.
He's going.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Inside, almost got him.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Around third, the throw in, it's offline, the run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
One down. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Garcia with a quick throw back in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
2 on with 1 out. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Popped up. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Hammered, base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 8-2.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
2 outs. Runner takes off to the right side. Bell steps on the bag. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Marlins 2. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie.
John Birdie.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's to third. Morel gathers and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So digging in, Tim Anderson. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
and the count is 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Marlins. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. Weathers back to work. Left field. De La Cruz racing over to make the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. And here it comes. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive and lines out to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wisdom now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Miguel Amaya.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Wisdom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. We're through 6 full. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next,
So up next, Brian De La Cruz. First offering and it just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 11-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Sanchez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Check swing, but he went too far.
1-1.
That's strike 1. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count.
0-2 is the count.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Out to short, Swanson. Tosses across to first. 3rd out. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Out to short. Oh, great stop to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Garcia ranging back, going, gone. A monster shot to right. Third home run of the season. It's 13-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Nardi.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swanson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, right field. Garcia sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one down. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Yep, that ball went out.
Mervis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fastball for a strike. The Cubs up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Stepping in, Christopher Morel, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Inside, just missed. Now snap throw to first. Mervis back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Comebacker to the mound. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Cubs add 2 on this homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the friendly confines, here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right through there for a strike. Wicks still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, Horner. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball,
as he
1
was
strike.
out front that time. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the DH, Patrick Wisdom.
The designated hitter, Patrick.
The pitch.
Wisdom.
Nardi,
Ball,
in
that's
his
inside.
second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And now the lefty. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Miguel Amaya now at the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. His second homer of this series. It's 14-4. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Happ at the plate and takes high there. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. This looks like extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Man at second with 1 away. Nico Horner digs in now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Corner on the go. Throw to second. Great jump. Base hit center field. Horner flies around third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But they do get a run. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Sixto Sanchez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Through 8 full, the Cubs are. And the batter now, Luis
The
Arias.
designated hitter.
Wicks
Luis
back to work.
Arias.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's
0-1's
done a
the count.
good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Jake Berger.
And now here is Jake Berger. Here's a high chopper. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.